Hey guys, today I got something real cool to show you. I got two really rare Lanard the Core emergency rescue sets. So let's take a closer look at what each of these have and what's inside of them. Both of these sets are part of the emergency rescue subline of the Core. It came up right about 99 and 2000. As you can see, they were both in pretty plain boxes, which is for a reason. So a lot of these came from mail order catalogs that you would get from J.C. Penney's or Sears versus just finding them on the shelves. As you can see, the fire rescue set here actually has artwork on the box, but otherwise on the front, nothing. Just basic stock information to know what it is. And then the other set is the emergency police set, which you would only know by this sticker here because there are no other markings anywhere else. Both of these have already been opened, so no need to worry about me opening up rare vintage sealed toys. But I probably would have anyways because the vehicles inside of these are pretty rare. So let's kind of take a look at what's inside of these. We'll start with the emergency police play set first. So the police set's got everything you see here. It's got 4 figures, 4 vehicles, and then 4 sets of accessories to go along with it. Take a look at some of the figures first. You've got a medic figure in a white shirt. That's important to note later. You've got the kind of the state trooper type design. And then you've got 2 police officers, both in darker uniforms. These guys were both available in like lighter uniforms. And then just, you've got accessories like med kits. You've got rifles for the police officers, handcuffs, flashlights, batons, basically anything you would need. The other thing this set comes, which is something I really like about the emergency rescue line, is it has these sets of, kind of like road elements. It's got a stop sign, traffic cones, something I really like that adds to an overall display, and then world building. And then you've got you've got 3 smaller vehicles in this set, including the blue police motorcycle, which, if anybody's familiar with Lanard, you know that they love packing in these motorcycles. Also, they love packing in these jet skis. This one has a water rescue motif to it. So rather than the typical gun that's here, it's just kind of got a flashlight. And then another thing Lanard loves to use is their ATV design. But this one, like the ski, doesn't have a gun here. It's got this bag and then a working winch on the back. But the main thing of this set, and the reason I bought this is for the police car here itself. Now this is an extremely rare piece. There's actually 2 versions of it. One version actually has buttons that make sounds and these light up. This one does not have that. But as you can see on the bottom here, this is where the batteries would have gone. Yeah, this police car, it's a really rare item. I really dig it. It's got opening doors, so you can fit 2 figures in the front. Downside, these back doors don't open, which is a little disappointing. However, you can open the trunk, so if you want to store any of the accessories that come with them, most of them will all just fit in here just like that, and throw those in there and close that up. Yeah, so this really cool set. It's got some pretty rare pieces for the Core line. I would say if you could ever find one of these police cars, definitely jump on it because they don't show up that often. So we'll take a look at the other set next. So the next set, as you could tell based on the size of the box, includes a ton more stuff. This time we've got 6 figures. We've got, some more small vehicles. We've got dogs and then the large vehicle. Figure-wise, we get the same 2 police officers that we got in the other set. We got the same medic, although this time he has a blue shirt, which is the variant for this figure. And then another medic in yellow here. And then it wouldn't be a firefighting set without 2 firefighters. Accessory-wise, pretty much have all the same stuff that came in the previous because of the police officers, but this time you've got some more firefighting-related backpacks and accessories, pickaxes, more firefighting stuff. You've got a radio backpack for one of the medics. You also get 2 of these Dalmatians, which I really like. They're a little soft plastic, so they're a little sticky nowadays, but they're still really cool to have included. And then, as you can see, we get some of the same small vehicles. We get the same ATV, this time in red, as well as this motorcycle in red. Interesting to note about these is I have not seen these in any other sets other than this one. So I could be wrong. Lanard's put out so much stuff, I'm not even sure Lanard knows what they put out at this point, but I haven't seen these in any other sets, so it's cool to have these. You get a variant of the, their take on the Fang helicopter that they love to put out as well. This time with some firefighting tanks here that plug into the main water gun. Yeah, like I said with some of the other vehicles, if you've been familiar with the Lanard line, you've probably got a bunch of these in different colors sitting around anywhere. But nonetheless, it's kind of cool to see it in red for firefighter. And then we've also got this Swiftwater Rescue, inflatable boat for the medics, which is a cool piece. They've used this for a couple other things, so still cool to see it. It's cool to see it included. Pretty much, it gives the figures in this. Pretty much everyone but the 2 police officers have something to do in this set. But once again, like the police set, the big item here is going to be the fire truck, which is like the police car, is a pretty uncommon piece. I had one a few years ago that I parted with. Regretted it. It took me probably close to 3 years to find another one. The one I had previously, like the police car, did have lights and sounds. They would have been right here. As you can see, there's still a spot here for the sound, and then the lights, and then you can see on the bottom that there would have been a spot right here to put batteries if this one would have had the electronics. Like the police car, both of the front doors open, so you can fit 2 figures in here. But unlike the police car, and similar to the APC that Lanard put out, the top opens up and you've got this whole area in here to play around with, to store your figures, put your guys in, and then the back opens like that so you can get to it that way. And then this little ladder on here comes out. You can extend like so to fight any fires that might be going on. And then this ladder up on the top here can also extend, so you've got a pretty good length on that to reach anything if you want, for display purposes, or and then you can fit a figure on there, so you can put a figure on it if you needed to, so it's pretty cool. One of the main things I really like about this emergency rescue line that Lanard put out is it's not just military figures. It gives you, more of a world to build than just G.I. Joe gave you at the time. Now you have police officers, medics, firefighters. They put out construction workers at this time. So they're really cool sets. The police car and the fire truck are 2 of the 3 main emergency rescue vehicles. There is a white ambulance. I have the green military version of it, but there's a white emergency rescue one that I don't have. It's pretty rare, like everything from this era. But so if anyone has any beads on where I might be able to find one of those, hit me up. But yeah, they're really cool pieces. Really glad to have them. They're pretty rare and uncommon, especially the versions that were the mail-away sets. So, yeah, so thanks for watching. Let me know, did you ever have any of these sets growing up? Would you like to find one? If you ever see one, I'd highly advise you to get it. But, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.